Me and you. Next question.
It's a legitimate question.
Next question. Next question.
Well,
Next question.
It must be a holiday or something, because what I'm about to say in this video is about to shock you guys. Look, we got OKC in the back, so this is a Russ video. You know, I did make a Russ video last year, so it ain't that big of a surprise. If you go check my homepage, Russ is right there. So, we've always been friends. Nah, but for real, I just seen the news, Chris Haynes or whatever just reported it, I guess. And the news is that Russell Westbrook is the odd man out. You know what? We made this horrible trade. You're got to be the fall guy. Somebody always has to be a fall guy in every situation. If a relationship goes bad, somebody has to be to blame for that, right? Rather than admitting that they made a horrible trade, probably the worst trade, because no team has 4 all-stars slash superstars on their team but the Clippers. No other team wanted to take that gamble on James Harden. Think about it. When we look back at this trade, who do you think won this trade? I'm going to let you guys know something, because I know basketball, and I know how well the 76ers were playing without James Harden. The 76ers won this trade. On paper, it looked like the Clippers won because the 76ers looked like they just fleeced their roster, right, and gave them a bunch of players or whatever. In reality, it was the Clippers that lost. They lost key role players and all that. And now, if you haven't heard the news, Russell Westbrook is coming off the bench. And y'all would think, oh man, DeMarcus, this is your time to clown him. No, because he's not the problem. Just like I told you guys last year, Russell Westbrook wasn't the problem. Russell Westbrook is a team player. He's willing to play his role. He's willing to put his ego to the side and say, you know what? Let me just play basketball and win for my team so we can win or whatever, right? Let's just have fun. Remember that? Well, in this case, it's not his fault. So why does think about it like this? As we all work jobs, right? You've been working a job for like however many years, 20 years or whatever, and some new guy comes in and they make him in your position take your money, your wage, all the tips you don't work for, all the raises you don't work for, and they have him come in your position and be like, you know what? We're gonna have you take it. That's not right. So it's the same thing in this job. You read body language, you see all that. Terrence Mann was not feeling James Harden when he first came in. He was just like, who is this new guy? Like, who is this? You know? It's the same thing in this situation. So Russ is only making like 6-7 million this year. So it makes him the easy scapegoat and the easy fall guy to be like, hey, take this bait and you come off the bench instead of James Harden, because he's the guy with the big ego. He's the guy who doesn't care. And, you know, we want to please him since he's the new guy. That's all it is. Just like if you get a new job or whatever, go to the job, they're going to make the new guy, they're going to try to make things perfect to the new guy. With everybody else already been at this job and they already know what it's like. So it's the same thing in this situation. Russell Westbrook is being the easy fall guy. And it's not right, y'all. If I'm speaking out about it, then y'all know this isn't right. So I know a lot of Laker fans still don't like him. I never dislike Russ. It's not personal, as I told you guys. It's literally just basketball, really. It's not nothing like that. Russ is obviously a great human being. Y'all see what he does off the court. So, yeah, man. They're going to play the Rockets today, and I'm going to tell you guys how this is going to go. The Clippers are going to win today because it's the Rockets. You know, the Rockets have gotten a little better, but they're still the Rockets. They're going to win, and everyone on Twitter, everywhere's going to say, Russ was the problem. See, now he come off the bench, and they finally win. It's because it's the Rockets. If they would have started that lineup with Russ, all them in the starting lineup, they will still win today because it's the Rockets. They've played some decent team. Like, they just played, I can't remember, but the Rockets aren't nobody. So them winning tonight, regardless if Russ is off the bench or starting or not, it's not going to play. But I watch the Clippers games, and what I see is Russ playing his role, as I've been taught and learned, because I'm watching my brother play basketball games, and he's telling me, like, dude, I got to play my role. Like, but my brother can easily go out there and take 30 shots a game and probably make half of them, because I seen him on, and I know my brother. He's good, so he can do that. But he's filling his role, meaning he's only going to play his role, and that's what I see with Russ. Russ can probably take more shots and probably make some of them too, but he's playing his role. He got Kawhi, PG, and now James Harden, who is the problem. Again, I want you guys to answer this question, ask yourself this question. What other team wanted James Harden? Nobody else wanted James Harden. There's a reason. Clippers were the only team willing to take that bet. They were desperate. They know with that roster, they weren't going to get anywhere. They're not getting past the Western Conference Finals. They're not doing any of that. So they had to take this risk. And now they're paying for it. And Russ is becoming. They had to do something, right? They weren't gonna fire coach. No one in GM office is gonna get fired. Like someone always has to be the scapegoat and all that. Just like in real life, y'all see me be the scapegoat in a lot of these toxic, unhealed relationships, and they be like, "Oh, the market that has nothing to do with me." So in this case, it's the same thing with Russ. Has literally nothing to do with him, and he's just the easy scapegoat. But yeah, I feel bad for him. I genuinely do. That's why I made this video. I literally feel bad for Russell Westbrook, y'all. Believe it or not, man. Let's all pray for Russ, because it's not his fault, bro. He shouldn't have to do this. It's not his fault, bro. But, yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a quick little update. I'm not even upload a video in a while. I haven't done a live stream in a while. I have been working on this new vlog. I did get something new. I can't say what I got new, but I got something new, so y'all can figure that out and guess. But I'll be uploading that next week. I got some basketball footage, all that for y'all, so that's gonna be fun. And then the relationship advice video, I think I'm gonna make it into 2 parts because it's a very, very long and all that. So I got all that coming for you guys next week. Tune in. Have a great holiday. Spend time with your family. Do all that. And yeah, Machiavelli game. We almost to road to 1,000. Y'all supporting. Y'all gave me a lot of love. So I'm gonna reward y'all back next week with some bangers. So thank you guys so much. Machiavelli game. We out. Pray for us.